Alright, what's going on, everyone? This is not deja vu. We have another Xbox Elite. So what happened was, we ordered that one, the Jasper, from the Kalamazoo Goodwill from eBay. And I thought it was console only. It said console only. There was no pictures of any cables. It just showed the console with a hard drive. And so I went ahead and I bid on a 150 watt power supply. And as you can see, the orange light is on there. I'm testing it out right now. And I won it. These things go for about $20 to $25, and I won one for about, I think 14 bucks with tax. So I got a decent deal on it. And then when the Xbox showed up, it already had a power supply, and it came with the AV cable, which, whatever. We're going to probably use HDMI. But the problem was, now I had two 150 watt supplies. I only had the one Jasper. All my other systems are Falcons at this moment, or Slim. So I'm like, well, now I'm going to have a second power supply. What am I going to do with that? I could try to resell it, since I, assumed I wasn't going to have another one. The problem is, after reselling it for, 20 bucks, and who knows how long it would take for someone to actually buy it, and then after seller fees and shipping, I know I'd probably it'd be a waste. So I'm like, well, let's go back on eBay and just kind of see what kind of elites we can find. Obviously, I need to get a Jasper. Once again, I found another listing of somebody who didn't, if somebody knows that they have a Jasper, they usually put it in the title of the listing, and they ask more for it. Well, this one, once again, I just asked for a picture to see the power plug, and what do you know, it's a Jasper, and they were asking 40 bucks, their best offer, and I said, what the heck, I'll ask them 30 bucks for it, free shipping, and they immediately took it. So I'm like, perfect. We now have a second Jasper console. It's an Elite, and we've got the power supply for it. So I figure I can at least clean it up. Hopefully everything works on it. If not, we'll repair it, and I'll just resell it right away with the power supply. So it's a win-win. And then that other Elite I got, which I originally swapped in the eyeball Xbox, and it turned out to be faulty, came with the 250 gigabyte hard drive. And since this one came with no hard drive, no cables or anything, it was console only, and it actually was console only. I'm going to take that 250 gig hard drive, put it on this Elite. It's a Jasper. We'll include power supply and HDMI, maybe a controller if I can get this extra one I have to work. And yeah, we'll clean it up. Maybe we'll throw the LED strip in there, and I'll just resell it for about 100 bucks with everything you need, maybe even a couple games. And yeah, we can at least recoup some money back from the first Elite I bought, which turned out to have been taken apart and had the X clamps removed and all that other stuff. And it's, we already know that story and where that got us. But so that is 5 Xbox Elites, and only one was that Falcon that was unfortunately no good. I mean, I could repair it. We'll do the solder fix on it, put the X clamps back on it, and I'm sure it'll be okay. But we had the Grand Theft Auto Jasper, turned out great. The Tony Hawk Falcon turned out great. We've got the Jasper we're going to use. That is in excellent condition all around. And since that one will be used in the eyeball Xbox, I'm going to take the shell off the other Jasper and probably put it on this one, because this one is a little scratched up and whatnot. It's not too bad, but we'll put the even better one on there, so it'll be a really great condition. I'll obviously new thermal paste, fully refurbish it, and I'll be reselling this Elite. I probably won't do anything too crazy to it, just like I said, the LEDs. Maybe I'd paint it, I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, at least have one good console we can just resell and at least make our money back from the other systems we've bought. So anyway, we've got this out right now. I took it out of the box. I put the 250 gig hard drive on it. I've got it plugged in. We've got our orange light on our power supply we bought. And this is it right here. I have not turned it on yet. So here we go. Now I did see there is one thing that is a little concerning. Took the faceplate off. There we go. Everything's good. And the warranty sticker is removed. And unfortunately, GameStop refurbished. Yeah. We haven't, I've seen a lot of videos related to GameStop refurbished consoles. But, I mean, I don't know. Everything seems fine. So, like I said in my other video, I usually try to, I've been playing through the Need for Speed games. And I'll usually do a few races at the end of the night. Oh wow, look at me. It looks okay. It looks alright. There's a couple of little scratches, but those are already there. Alright. Just gonna make sure it loads up a game. It does sound a little bit louder. Oh. That's my camera doing stuff. That's not my TV turning red. Alright, that sounds like it's from Star Wars. Okay, it's loading up. That was kind of weird. But I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit, and then we'll make sure everything's good. Yeah, and then we're going to be just refurbishing this one real quick. This shouldn't be too long of a video. Since I already have the other Jasper taken apart like I did in the end of the last video, I took the shell off to make sure it had the right motherboard and everything. This is also a 2009, so it should be exactly the same on the inside, but this also is louder. I feel like they connected the fans to 12 volts or something, but it is at least a Jasper, like I said, and I'm gonna, if it has X clamps removed or anything like that, we're gonna put it all back to normal. But yeah, we'll turn it off for now, because I have to get a controller, otherwise it's just going to keep playing that thing over again. So anyway, I'm going to, like I said, clean this one up, take the shell from the other one, put it on this one, and it's going to have, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just going to clean it, put the LEDs, and make sure everything's good. Put the good shell on there, I said that like 7 times, and then I'm just going to resolve this one. So if anybody is interested in an Elite, fully working, it'll come with a video cable, power supply. Like I said, if that black controller, last time I tried to use it, seemed a little finicky, maybe it just needs to be cleaned. If I can get that one to work, it'll come with the controller, black Elite. It's a Jasper, cables, and the 250 gig hard drive. So, alright, let's go ahead and test it out for a little bit, make sure everything's good. Okay guys, you fell asleep on me. So I just did the Challenge the Rival. This is Blacklist number 2 bowl. So I just did all these races. Everything's still totally fine. It's still actually, I would even say, cold air coming out of the back. So it's not even breaking a sweat. So that's perfect. I also cleaned off, it was just the battery contacts were kind of dirty on this one. I put a different battery pack on. This controller works fine. It's a little dirty. I'm still going to take it apart, clean it, just like I'm going to do to this Xbox right now. Just going to take a look at the inside, make sure nothing weird's going on. Maybe someone's wallet is in there or something. And then, yeah, we'll be reselling this. I'll probably put some different LEDs on the roll board and the remote, you know, color changing LEDs on the inside. And yeah, it's going to come with all this other stuff. So let's go ahead and shut this down and take it apart, see what's going on the inside. And then the next video will just be probably a sale listing for this. That way I can get that going. And then we will get right into putting the eyeball Xbox water cooling stuff onto that other Jasper. Alright guys, so everything's working good on this. The only thing I'm still concerned about is that it says GameStop refurbished. Not a lot of good videos about GameStop refurbished products, but hey, this one's working. So we're going to tear this down as quickly as we can, take a look at the inside, then I'll just kind of go over the few things I'm going to do to this system, and I'm going to probably sell this one pretty quickly. So, well, I mean, I'm going to put it up for sale quickly. Hopefully it sells quickly also. I'm going to take this off. Got our faceplate. We've got a broken door here, but we do have the faceplate from the other one we'll probably use. It's in better condition. Let's go ahead. Pop these off. Let's actually go with the smaller one there. Actually fit in there nice. Not too worried about. That's hard to see. That. And this one. Hoping there's not too much dust inside this one. I'm sure it's not going to be as clean as the other one was. Because that one, I mean, surprisingly had never been taken apart unless someone was really good at taking it apart without messing with the warranty sticker, which I highly doubt. There we go. See, that's what's left of the warranty sticker. Now you can tell whoever refurbished that other Falcon that I had, the Falcon Elite, actually put a warranty sticker on there, like a factory warranty sticker on the bottom. Oh, look at that. Cut myself. So this one's going to have some blood on it. Alright. Looks like this knife is screwed up. And I need to turn that fan off. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, I understand why that one wasn't wanting to come off and why I cut my finger. This one was already broken, so whoever took this apart, GameStop, broke this, and that's why it was such a pain to take off. But anyway, like I said, I'm not too worried about this case. We're going to use our other one. And this is actually a first. Usually these are painted green on the end here. I've seen green, I've seen like a pinkish color, a couple others like a blue. Never seen one that was black there. I don't know what that means. Probably nothing. And what do you know? I didn't know GameStop actually did that fix where they took the X clamps off like that. But it looks like they did. So like I said, oh, and look at that. It's missing one of the screws there. Wow. I've had many refurbished systems before where it was clear it was just somebody, you know, like there's people on eBay or other websites that'll just say, hey, send in service or Red Ring of Death fix. And you can buy those kits in bulk where you get the screws, the little thermal paste packets that look like salt packets. Some terrible paste. And yeah, what else? Oh, those little cables that will transfer the fans into 12 volts. There we go. So we took that off. It is dusty. It does have the 12 volt fan fixed there. There's just like clumps of dust right there. Otherwise, of course, we got the light on drive since it's a Jasper. So yeah, we're going to vacuum this one out. And let's take a closer look there. You can see the dust. Like I said, I'm removing that sticker, of course. I'm going to take the heat sinks off, of course, replace the thermal paste, clean all this up. It actually doesn't seem that dirty, it's just kind of dusty. We're gonna get rid of this whole fix here. That just doesn't make sense to me. All it does is make the fans really loud. I mean, yeah, it does push more air, but I just don't think it's necessary. If everything else is done right, you shouldn't need that. But we'll probably use this adapter to, like we did on the, not the Tony Hawk, the Halo Xbox. Actually, I did that on the Tony Hawk one as well. We'll put one of our 40mm fans right here. And in place of that sticker on the back, I'm going to cut a little hole and put a temperature display there. So we'll have a blue radial temperature display on the back, so you can just kind of check your system there when you're playing. We'll have the 40mm fan, new thermal paste, all cleaned up. And obviously we'll take this apart, even though it's working fine, we're just going to clean it up anyway. I'm going to take my ring of light board off of one of my other systems that has the RGB. It has the 4 different colors, and then I think white in the middle. The only thing I'm going to do cosmetically, I think, is remove the black power button and put the clear one on there. So it'll look like a stock all black system. However, when you turn it on, you've got the RGB here. We'll put the RGB LED strips in there. It'll come with the remote, and then it'll have the temperature display on the back, extra fan on the inside that you won't really see, but it'll be in there just to kind of help cool things down instead of having this thing going. And then, yeah, 250 gigs, fully refurbished, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it'll come with the power supply and all that, the controller, and that'll pretty much be everything. So, I'm going to take care of this. Our next video, I already explained the little things I'm going to do. I'm not going to show all that, but we already know we can hook our LEDs. Actually, the LEDs are 5 volt, so we'll hook that up to the 5 volt on the DVD drive. And we'll just put the fans back to its regular 5 volts, and we'll have our, might just do 12 volts on the 40mm fan, we'll see. And then, yeah, other than that, RGB lights, LED strip, and the next video will be this one all done, doing the sale listing video, and then we're going to jump right back into the eyeball Xbox, which you've already got that one apart and ready to go. So, thank you guys for watching, see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe.